Hey, sis, what is up? What's up, you guys? This is your girl Jamie, and I am back to share just some really good juice with you all on today. All right. So, for those of you that are new to my channel, hey girl, welcome. Thank you for joining, or thank you for watching this video. And if you have not subscribed, girl, go ahead and click that little button right there where it says subscribe so that way you can be notified anytime I go live or post a video, you'll know. And for those of you who've already a part of the fam, love you, girl. All right, so I just wanted to share some stuff with you guys on today. Of course, as you can see, the title, Heal for Real, right? But I want to share this quote with you that I got from Dr. Shamika Dean. And it says, you attract who you are, not who you pretending to be. Okay, I'm gonna read that again. She says you attract who you are, not who you pretend to be. So, Jamie, what does that have to do with healing? It has everything to do with healing, right? Everything to do with healing. And if you know me, you know I'm very big on healing, inner healing, as well as working on the outside, right? You got to have balance. You want to work on both areas. You don't want to just be focused on one and then you begin to neglect the other one. No, balance this thing out, right? But you will attract to you who you really are. Okay. People come to you because of who you are, right? Especially in the dating area. Like, I cannot like literally stress how important that is because a lot of times what happens is that you like when you're not healed, this is what happens when you're not healed. You'll begin to see that you'll begin to keep attracting a certain type of guy to you, or you'll begin to attract men to you that will resemble somebody that may have broken your heart and you have not forgiven them. For example, if you have not forgiven your father, you'll end up attracting somebody to you that has characteristics like your father, and those characteristics are usually what you resent in your father or whoever it is that hurt you or broke your heart, right? And so what you want to do is take these areas of brokenness, take these areas of vulnerability to God and say, listen, Lord, I hate so and so. Like, keep it real with God. Don't go trying to cover it up because God already know anyway. Like, he know your heart, right? Right? He says it. I search the heart. I know what's really there. I know what's going on the inside of you. Even if you don't know, God is aware that it is there. And so even in that, if you're not aware, you want to ask God to reveal to you the areas that you need to start working on. So that way, with you going into marriage, that you'll be, better prepared walking into the marriage. And then not only that, you'll have more discernment. Your eyes will be more open to be able to now recognize things that are toxic, and then things that, are more healthier. You understand? So when you're walking in a place of pretense, you're living in a vein of toxicity. That's what you're living in, that vein, right? And it's hard for you to see anything other than something toxic, something dysfunctional, especially when it's been the norm. So you want to put yourself in a place, sis, where God can literally begin to show show you areas you need to work on. And listen, I tell people all the time, healing, you got to be honest. You got to be honest with yourself. You got to be honest with God. You got to be honest with the people that God is putting in your life to help you heal. You have to be honest. Because when a person is not, listen, when people come, if they ain't willing to be honest, I'm not dealing with them. I tell them straight up, you're not ready to be healed because you're not ready to tell the truth. You're not ready to deal with some things. When you're healing, you're going to have to confront some stuff. And sometimes that confrontation going to be yourself. It may not always be a person. Sometimes it is you. You confronting yourself. Right? So you want to heal, sis, and you want to heal for real. Don't just keep covering up the wounds with band-aids. No, rip them things off. Allow God to strip those bandages off. so you can really see what's deep down in those wounds. I got a video about wounded perceptions, and I'm gonna try to find the link so I can put it here so you can go back and check it. Or I might go back and redo it, do an update on it. But it's so pivotal for where you're going. You don't want to be a broken little girl who becomes a broken married woman. You will never be able to see things the way that God needs you to see them. Your response to things will not be on the level that God needs it to be because you're not healed. And I'm not saying that, oh my gosh, before you get married, no, you're not going to be perfect. You're going to forever be progressing and evolving. We're all going to forever be progressing and evolving. Healing is a process. Wholeness is a process. So I don't want you to beat yourself up about it, but I don't want you also to walk around and pretend and don't feel bad about the things that you're struggling with. This is the time, like I mentioned before, this is the time for you to get to know yourself, know your areas of weaknesses, not just your strengths, also know where you're weak. And let God begin to teach you how to get stronger in those areas. And a lot of times when you connect with your spouse, a lot of times y'all are going to balance each other out. What do I mean? The areas where you're strong at, he might be weak in them areas. And vice versa. The areas where you're weak, he might be strong in those areas, more than likely. So y'all can balance each other out, right? So sis, it's nothing wrong with you putting in the effort to become a better you. That's what I'm here for. I'm rooting for you. I want to see you be healthy and have a happy, healthy, successful marriage like you want to, like God designs for you to have. Marriage is meant to be enjoyable, not for you to be married and miserable. And you ain't necessarily being miserable because of your spouse. You'll be miserable because of the fact that you have not dealt with those issues that you had before you said I do. Because I would tell anybody, marriage is not for the weak, honey. Mm-mm. Marriage is ministry, baby. It ain't for the weak. Heek, heek. I would not be myself if I ain't been on here joking. Let me get serious with y'all. But no, for real. Heal for real, sis. Like literally heal for real. Okay. I got some awesome things that are coming up that I'm working on to try to help you all in that process, help you with that process. For those of you who may not even know where to begin, trust me, I am definitely working on some things so that you all can begin this beautiful journey. Because trust me, your healing journey is a beautiful journey. And guess what? When God begins to heal you, you're going to also be able to go back and help someone else who's just like you begin to heal. See, I God always work things out, right? He work it out, not for our good, but for the good, his purpose, his perfect plan, right? What he has for our lives, okay? So I love y'all, sis. I really do. And again, if y'all need me, y'all can definitely shoot me an email at thebeautytrainer@gmail.com. I am here. I am here to pray with and for you. If you have questions, do not be afraid to ask me questions. I will do my best to respond to you all in 24 hours. But if it take a little bit longer, please don't charge it. Don't hold me for that, please. Okay. All right. But I love you guys so much. And always remember that God loves you. And for those of you who are just, even not sure about your salvation, have a one-on-one conversation with God. Just tell God how you really feel, what's really going on, what you're really struggling with, and just surrender your life back to God. So really just surrender it all to God and allow God to come back and take control, complete control of your life. Okay. All right. I love y'all so much. All right. Y'all have a good day or a good night. Mwah.